The door was locked. Ramon had been true to his word. This place was like a shrine. The trunk contained someone's personal possessions, at a guess, Guénan's. I wondered what secrets they might hold. The map had interesting markings and scribbles all over it. Georges would be so jealous.
So, what is this place, Senor?
It is my family's chapel.
It's not like any chapel I ever saw. Where's the altar, the crucifix, the Christian symbols? And this fresco, what's that?
How extraordinary. It tells a story. It depicts the journey of my ancestors, the Cathars, and their escape from the hilltop fortress of Montségur with the Tabula Veritatis, from under the very noses of the soldiers of the Albigensian Crusade.
Whoa, wait a minute. Who are the Cathars? And what have they got to do with the tabula?
The Cathars were Gnostics. They lived in the south of France in the 12th century, at peace with the Jews and the Catholics of the Languedoc. They preached that men and women are equal, that God is within you, and that the Church is an obstacle to salvation. The Pope found their core beliefs abhorrent. The Cathars accused him and his Church of corruption. He condemned them as heretics. When the Pope learned that they were the guardians of the Tabula Veritatis, he conspired with the King of France and called for a holy war to wipe them out. The Albigensian Crusade was a callous, ruthless massacre. The final confrontation took place here at Montségur in 1244. The Crusaders believed that they had slaughtered all the heretics, but a handful managed to escape with the tabula. They traveled south across the Pyrenees along secret trails. They brought the tabula here to Catalonia to be hidden once more. Sadly, it was not the end of their trials. The Spanish Inquisition saw to that. Nevertheless, for generations, my ancestors continued to guard the secret of the tabula. So, you understand why La Maledizione is important to me. It will lead us to the tabula again, so we can keep it safe from those who wish to abuse its power.
The painting brought us up here, Senor. We need to find out why. Senor Marquez?
Yes?
Maybe the fresco is important.
Perhaps it denotes a dark time in our history. But wait, there is something strange.
Go on.
Each of the escaping Cathars is carrying a tabula.
But you said there's only one tabula.
That is right. So, why would they paint this lie?
Maybe to hide the real destination?
Of course, and only a Gnostic would know the right one.
It was a large marble statue of an old man with a beard. The statue held aloft a colored glass lens. These statues,
What of them?
they're just like the figures in the painting, and on the fireplace.
Indeed, they are the two pillars of the Gnostic faith in harmony. And the bearded one is Yahweh, Jehovah, God of the physical world. The other is known by many names. Helel, Ishtar. He is the bearer of light, Luxfere, Lucifer.
Lucifer? So you guys are devil worshippers.
No. When he is in balance with Jehovah, Lucifer is the god of desire and ambition, driving humans to be inquisitive, to discover, to advance. Just as Jehovah, when he is in balance with Lucifer, is the god of order. Jehovah stands for selflessness and altruism. Gnostics worship the harmony of both gods in balance.
But what if one were to rule without the other?
If Jehovah ruled without Lucifer, then individuality would be surrendered. Mankind would be wholly conformist, mindlessly dependent, mere pawns of a controlling power.
And what if Lucifer ruled without Jehovah?
Ambition and desire would be transformed into unbridled greed, and man would lust only for wealth and power. Society would descend into chaos, disorder and war would prevail. Then Lucifer would be the devil indeed.
It was a glass wheel divided into 6 colors, and it looked like it could be rotated. Part of the lens was covered. I removed the small leather cover to reveal a crude crystal lens. Colored light streamed through and shone onto the fresco. It was a glass wheel, just like the one held by the other statue. Part of the lens was covered. The fresco deserved a proper examination. The fresco was surrounded by dusty inscriptions. My Latin was a little rusty, but I could still translate. Ex igne puritas, from fire, purity. Ex luce veritas, from light, truth. Ex labore sapientia, from struggle, knowledge. The color changed from yellow to green. The color changed from yellow to green. The color changed from green to turquoise. The color changed from turquoise to blue. Just what this place needed. Bit of mood lighting. If only I had a few scatter cushions.
Amazing. The light is showing the path of the Bonzome.
The what?
The sacred trail my ancestors took across the Pyrenees, carrying the Tabula Veritatis, from Montségur across the mountains to this town.
And which town is that?
I don't know. That I cannot answer. But its coat of arms is quite distinctive.
But how does it bring us closer to the tabula?
It tells us the route the tabula took 800 years ago.
I think that's all we're going to find up here.
You're right. We should return to the hall. Eva will be getting worried.
Okay, we found the route of the Bonzome Trail. How does it help us?
It must somehow relate to the painting.
Papa, are you crazy? What are you doing?
I'm fine. Don't fuss.
You got me out here to look after you, so let me do it. Ramon is outside keeping watch.
Georges, I'm glad you're safe. What did you find?
There's a secret chapel above the fireplace. But it's not your average everyday chapel. It's a Gnostic chapel. All laid out for worshiping not one god, but two.
What?
I'll tell you when we have more time.
You know, I found some things too, which might connect with all that. Come to the library. Oh, could you bring the painting? I think we're going to need it.
It was a shield on which heraldic symbols had been painted. The scroll under the shield read Olot. The coat of arms was exactly the same as the one depicted on the fresco. It read Berga.
What are you doing with La Maledizio?
Nico found something and asked me to bring the painting. I promised to take care of it.
Eva, go with him. Make sure the painting comes to no harm.
I should stay with you, Papa.
Don't worry about me. La Maledizio is more important.
Have you brought the painting?
Sure, why do you want it?
Because I found out what Guénon was up to.
The Guénon who tried to buy the painting from Medovsky?
No, Guénon who led the fascists here during the Civil War. Guénon who then spent months here searching for something. And who vanished one day, leaving that trunk full of goodies over there.
You think he's connected to the Guénon who wrote the letter to Medovsky?
It seems likely that they were related.
Maybe. So what's the plan you've uncovered?
Take a look at this. It's Guénon's map. He was searching for something.
Searching for what exactly?
The Tabula Veritatis, I guess.
You think he found it?
I doubt it. If he had, then people wouldn't still be chasing after the painting.
So why did you want me to bring it?
See this scribble in the sea?
It's the same shape as the circles around the Ouroboros.
Yes. Guénon thought that pattern in the painting had something to do with a map of Catalonia.
So, I guess we try to finish what Guénon started. I'd put money on those circles around the Ouroboros being places in Catalonia.
But which places?
Maybe the painting can give us some more clues. I lifted the hat out of the chest. I put everything back in the chest. I carefully took the hat out of the chest. There was something tucked beneath the shirt. I picked up the folded note. It was a telegram. I deciphered the telegram. The Tabula Veritatis was smuggled out of Montsegur to Catalonia by a group of Cathar survivors. I have confirmed this from confessions extracted by the Dominican Inquisitor Emmerich of Girona. It was signed Wolfram. I put everything back in the chest. The map had to be the key. The mountain range of Montserrat. So, the coat of arms on the fresco pointed us towards Berga.
Then it must be important.
This was one of the locations highlighted on the fresco.
And this was the starting point of the journey of the Bonan, the good man, the Cathars, right?
2 locations down. If the vignettes on the painting were anything to go by, I needed to find 2 more. The Dominican monk Emmerich was from Girona, the dog-headed priest on the painting. I'd found 3 locations. Now I had to track down the last one. The village of San Ramon.
Saint Ramon. Ramon told me he was named after a Saint Ramon.
There's also a saint on the painting.
Let me guess, he has a hefty padlock through his lips?
I could see a pattern emerging. The locations had formed an odd cross shape, similar to the layout of the orbs depicted on the painting. This is the center point of the cross, so the tabula must be here. Montserrat. It has to be Montserrat. The question is, what's Montserrat?
It's a monastery in the mountains, quite a tourist spot. But there's something else. I think it used to be a Gnostic refuge, hundreds of years ago.
Bravo, my friends.
Dovsky?
No, Langham.
No, it's Genan, isn't it?
Very good, Miss Collard.
So, what happened to the real Langham?
He went for a long swim in the Seine. Now, I was expecting to have to rip this place apart and retrace my grandfather's steps, but I do believe you have saved me quite a lot of work. The tabula is at Montserrat. Who would have thought it? The old man will be coming with me.
No, please, take me instead. He doesn't know anything.
And you do? I think not.
But he is old.
Eva, hold your peace, child.
You can't do this.
Oh, but I can. I will. Man is weak, servile, controlled. He must be freed from all constraints, free to fulfill his desires.
And you plan to raise the devil to achieve that?
Not the devil. Lucifer. Now, if you don't mind, we have a long journey ahead of us. Come on. They can rot in there.
We have to get out of here now. I assume that lunatic is as dangerous as he looks.
I'm afraid so, Eva. I think he's killed before.
You know, Nico, we were chasing Medovsky, but all along, we were really up against Ganon's grandson. Look. Daylight.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's a false door, Nico.
So that's why Marquez's father tried to escape through here. He didn't have time to open the false door.
Aha!
Great work, George. Come on, Eva, let's go.
We need to rescue your father and stop Langham before he gets the tabula. Eva, I think you'd better stay here.
Are you kidding? You'll need me, especially if there's a fight.
Eva, it'll be very dangerous.
Signora, you do not understand. It is my duty.
Okay. We'd better check up on Ramon first.
Sure. Then we will go and kick some ass.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Montserrat was way up in the mountains, a major tourist destination. But we went there as tourists. We had an old man to rescue and an ancient tablet to find. And standing in our way was a cold-blooded killer. Why would the tabula be hidden up here of all places?
For hundreds of years, the mountain has been kind of a sanctuary. There's an old Benedictine monastery up the hill.
Well, I guess that's where we need to start looking.
Wow, it's empty. Where is everyone?
This place is normally full of tourists.
I don't like the look of this one bit.
I just gotta say, like,
At least
who
it's
would
not
hide
monks with
something
guns.
very valuable? And
Don't even
a lot
go
of people
there,
are
Nico.
going after.
Time to bring
tourist
out
town.
the dumb tourist.
I know what this guy is saying. Like, who in their right mind is gonna store like something valuable that a lot of people are after in a very remote, hard to get to, easily defensible, secluded place? I mean, what are they thinking? All right. Anyway, just had to get that off my chest. Thank you.
We're moving away from the monastery.
Yes, but with those goons in the way, we have to find a different approach.
Maybe there's some other way around, via the cable car station?
Or at least someone in there can tell us what's going on. Someone's coming out. Quick, we need to hide. I think it's Langham.
Block everything off. Lock the whole place down, understand? The tabula's got to be up in the monastery. I'm sure of it. Come on.
Yes, boss.
Close all the routes up to the monastery, and then make the old man talk.
Yes, boss.
This time, don't be so gentle with him.
Did you hear that? They haven't found it yet, but Senor Marquez must be in a bad way.
Oh yeah, sure. They grabbed Marquez. No chances that priest. I still think he's guilty.
On my own.
Sure. We'll see if we can find another way up. You think she'll be okay?
Absolutely not.
Eva can handle herself.
Something inside the cable car was glinting. I couldn't make out what it was. My God! Nico!
What is it?
This telescope! It's free! There were a couple of people stuck in the cable car. They looked kind of familiar. Then I realized it was my old friends Dwayne and Pearl Henderson. The Hendersons had an uncanny way of showing up wherever I went. Wait, what's that? That rock looks familiar. Nico, take a look at this and tell me what you see.
You're right. That rock looks like a head.
I've seen that shape before. Take a look at this. The face in the Ouroboros, it's exactly the same shape as that rock.
That can't be a coincidence.
And you know what? Langham's got the forged picture, the one without the face.
So the rock won't have meant anything to him.
Nico, I don't think the tabula's up at the monastery. I think it's down there somewhere, around that rock. There was a small chapel perched on the edge of the cliff. It looked ancient. They didn't know I'd seen them. I needed to give them a signal. They didn't know I'd seen them. I needed to give them a signal. The cable and wheel mechanism looked sturdy enough, but the thought of riding in that tiny cable car made my stomach flutter. I signaled back to Pearl. I couldn't make out if there was any response. Pearl seemed to be writing something on the window. It said, "Help, stuck. Door code 0797. The station door must have needed a code to open it. I wondered how Pearl came to know that. Come on, Nico. Pearl's giving me the code to the door.
What? Pearl? Who? How?
Trust me, Nico. I've got friends in low-hanging places. Huh. There's no one here.
Looks like everything has been shut down.
Help!
A metal lunchbox. Someone sure wanted to keep their cheese safe.
Hey, is anybody there?
Whoa! Did you hear that?
We're stuck in here. Help!
How about that, Nico? A talking lunchbox. Huh. What will they think of next? I better take it with me.
Oh yeah, because that's totally what it is.
There was no lock, but the door wouldn't open.
Go away!
Hello?
George? There's someone in there.
Are you all right in there?
Just go away.
Wait, please. We mean you no harm. Please, come out.
I'm staying right here until I know it's safe.
The control panel looked complicated. It wasn't powered up, and the smell of burnt electrical components hung ominously in the air. The cogs turned, but the rest of the mechanism didn't seem to be engaging. The console circuitry looked pretty complex and dangerous. The lock was too well made to be picked. The lock was too well made to be picked. That wouldn't make any sense. The box was now wedged in the cogs, or rather, the giant can opener.
That's quite a mess you've made there, Georges.
You know what they say about making omelets, Nico?
You can't make them without strawberry jam?
Just as I thought, it's a two-way radio.
Can anyone hear me?
Dwayne, this is George. George Stobart.
Holy cow, George, just the fella I need. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Dwayne, and don't you worry. I'll have you out of there in a minute.
You reckon you can get the cable car running again?
No, the console isn't working properly. I've got no idea why not.
George, this is Pearl. Get Kat to help you. She knows everything about that place.
Kat? Is she the girl in the closet?
Has she locked herself in? Oh, dear. Let me talk to her, darling.
Kat, I found you a friendly voice.
How do you know my name?
Kat, dear, it's me, Pearl.
Pearl? How did you get here? That's not possible.
Listen, darling, it really is me, but I'm talking on the radio. George here is a very decent guy, and you should open the door.
I'm not going to fall for that. Prove it's you.
All right. Remember we discovered we both love musicals?
Yeah? And my favorite one is?
How does it go now? Help out. I am the very model of a modern major general.
I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral.
I know the kings of England, and I quote the fight
From Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very good in integral and differential calculus.
I know the scientific names of beings and animalculous.
In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral.
I am the very model of a modern major general.
All right, only Pearl would know that, and I trust her. Who are you?
I'm George, and this is Nico. How did you end up in a closet?
There were some guys with guns. They took over the whole station. I hid in here.
We're trying to avoid them too.
I was quite surprised, you know. They never mentioned guns at the job interview.
Really? We need to use the cable car. Can you operate it?
Yeah, if the console was working, but they sabotaged it.
And there's no way to get it started?
There might be. Let me see. See that burned out fuse down there?
In the back by the prongs?
Yeah. The idiots stuck a spanner in there and blew the fuse. They wanted to make sure no one could use the cable cars. Connect those two prongs somehow, and the console should restart.
How on earth are we going to reach that?
I don't know. But don't stick your arm in there. You'll get fried.
Don't worry, man. I'm hot on his heels. Even if I have to take down the entire cult or religion or whatever, I'm gonna get my man.
The box was mangled beyond repair. Well, I'd done stranger things in my life. The paperclip was now all sticky. Time for Trevor. I put his matchbox down. I stuck the paperclip onto Trevor's back. He was now fully equipped. Go, Trevor, go!
Like, really? Like, what kind of MacGyver? Right? It's like, oh, let me take a tea biscuit and a paperclip and a little bit of jam, and I'll get the cockroaches sorted out. That's how I'll pick the lock. Get out of here, MacGruber. I'll take the achievement, though.
The console. It's working.
Cool. I can send you down there if you want. Let me just bring the cable car up here.
Pearl and Dwayne are going to be mighty relieved.
Oh, they must have been going down in the other cable car.
Come on, Nico. There's no time to lose.
Oh, we must be gone.
As we got closer to the face in the rock, I knew for sure that we were on the right track. It was definitely the same as the face in the painting, but with one difference. The symbol of the tabula was missing from the rock formation. Well, here we are.
But no way to reach the face. Let's have a look around. There must be a way up.
She didn't realize that before now. I mean, it's the side of a cliff. It was even called the cliff face. I mean, these are like the worst two detectives I've ever seen.
Built right into the rock.
You're right. We should take a look inside.
I wonder, how old do you think the chapel is?
I'm guessing the exterior's a couple of 100 years old, but the inside, who knows? Some parts could be much older.
Right? Well, I mean, does he need to, though? Technically, it was fixed because of the fact that he had the cockroach. But
You think somehow this chapel might...
I'm just loving, like, the Laurel and Hardy detective we got going. How old do you suppose this is? Oh, I don't know. It's built into a rock cliff face.
Come on, honey bun.
You know.
Things ain't that bad.
Doors look a little modern, but...
You just don't understand. The cage's been a disaster. But the monastery was closed. We got stuck in the cable car. And now this place is a building site.
Aw, sweetie pie.
Oh,
This
do
was
that. Sorry about
supposed
that.
to be the spiritual highlight of our trip, Dwayne. But the only spirit I see is that rotten turpentine over there.
Aw, heck.
Clearly, the Hendersons weren't having a great vacation. Wood shavings. This was one building site that needed Mr. Tidy. They smelled exotic. My mother always said cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yeah.
Potpourri, handmade, Grandma's favorite.
Especially now that I have wood shavings. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's my toilet water, toilet water, right there.
I sprayed Brett onto my experimental potpourri. One sniff would kill a man for sure.
Alright. Ta-da! Let's see. What's going on here?
Great
Time
to
to
see you,
Jerry
Mr.
Springer this
Henderson.
up.
Great to see you too, George. Great work back there with the cable car.
Is Pearl okay?
And punch him in the face and ask why
I
they're
wish.
always showing up.
I'm afraid we're having one of those
No?
days where
Okay.
everything goes wrong.
Tell me about it.
What a fake laugh.
What have you been up to since we last met in Claramonte?
Well, there was that little sideshow in Rome, but we can't talk about that. You know why, George.
I do? I do.
Why?
Top secret.
Need to know, Nico. Dwayne is, snoozer.
We went out, we had a
Don't
good
you
time, we had a
like
couple
Nico?
drinks, one thing led to
No
another.
way, honey. A snoozer's
You know.
two pay grades up from a sleeper. So I hear. Anyway,
See?
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, Miss,
Nicole Collar. Call me Nico.
well, how's about that? So this is the beautiful Nico. No wonder you've been hiding her away from me, Georgie boy.
Gosh, no,
It's lovely to finally meet you too, Mr. Henderson. George has told me so much about you.
Oh, call me Dwayne, my dear. And let me assure you of one thing. Everything you've heard is quite possibly true.
Dwayne was loud, large, and short-sighted, but boy was he a charmer. Is there anything we can do for Pearl?
I sure as hell hope so, George. She's been planning and researching this trip for years, our little pilgrimage. And Santa Cova Chapel here was the cherry on the cake. Not a thing she don't know about this place. Madonna, blah, 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 chapel built in, yada, yada, yada. She's Santa Cova's very own walking encyclopedia. Well, weeping encyclopedia, I should say.
Why's she crying?
So what brings you to Santa Cova?
Pearl's idea from the get-go. Ever since the unfortunate car accident back home, she's been scouring those pilgrimage brochures. Gotta be full of wonder and life-changing imagery. Got to have penance potential. Got to offer a real spiritual experience.
Well, I'm sure this place will be very spiritual once it's finished.
If the chapel is not what she expected, how about the monastery?
Hot dog, no. That place is for tourists, not pilgrims.
You said she expected a spiritual experience?
Well, that's what the brochure promised. Pilgrimages, little monk fellas, singing, a shaft of light, the whole shebang.
Well, you're here because of
Bells
a
and
like
heavenly
brochure at a truck stop.
Yeah, that's what the lady wanted.
Oh God. You didn't drive all this way to get one of
me,
them wax
Pearl
candles of Jesus, did you?
There, dear.
Pearl could be a mine of information about the chapel, if we could just cheer her up. Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, George.
Hey, that tune you were whistling earlier, it sounded familiar.
Oh, it's Schubert's Ave Maria. In our courting days, me and Pearl used to hang out with the Campanology.
Oh,
it was Pearl's favorite.
Yeah, I can't sing. I wish.
Oh,
great scene in Grown Ups, though. Bet you $5 he takes it to one knee.
There, dear.
There we go.
It was a selection of The scaffolding was a little loose. Everything rattled. It made a surprisingly dulcet noise. I poured the turpentine into the paint can. The hammer produced a promising sound. Well, that was fun.
Ah, press the wrong button. Let's try that again, huh?
The hammer produced a promising sound. F sharp.
What are you up to?
Look, I made a Churchenspiel. G. B, if I wasn't mistaken. A.
This guy needs a girlfriend.
G.
Really?
I had it. It was the tune Dwayne was humming.
Josh, that's Ave Maria. Let me
Yeah, good for you. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could do that with a rubber band if I tried. Oh, all of a sudden she's got a xylophone in an orchestra?
Wow. You really nailed that, Nico.
Yep. This mop really is pretty special. Leave this to me.
It's all special effects. We walk this way. I mean, there we go. All right.
An old candelabra hung from the ceiling.
Well, I'm definitely not touching the Black Madonna. What does this do, I wonder? Ah. Oh, you know, let's do everybody a favor and shine some light.
I lit the candles on the candelabra.
Okay.
I rested the side mirror precariously on the candelabra.
See how much more crap we can add.
I secured the mirror in place with some yarn. An empty, coffee-stained mug had been left by the altar.
This will teach them to leave their dishes around. Pick up after yourself.
I lit a match and dropped it into the empty mug. Well, that was a waste of a good match.
Never mind. Did you know?
I lit a match and dropped it into the empty mug. Well, that was a waste of a good
Hey,
match.
didn't I? Wait a minute. Hello, this is supposed to be in there.
I put the supercharged potpourri in the mug.
Thank you. Oh, I swear. By the moon and the stars in the sky.
Started to fill the room.
There we go.
Now that was something. The light from the candelabra spilled over the Black Madonna like waves of spiritual goodness. In
oh, oh, oh.
Pumpkin? Oh, my.
What?
The sound of angels, the lights of heaven, the smell of piety.
See, you just need a good sound system, like excellent lighting, mood lighting. That's all it takes to make a cult.
Tears. She's crying, Dwayne.
Oh my goodness.
Crying.
Couldn't possibly due to the fact that the water's evaporating out of the stone.
Not my fault. The broken leg. Compensation claim. Forgive me, poor Tim.
Why do I feel like she's carrying guilt because of a false insurance claim?
Such a sensitive soul.
Well, now that's done. I feel my soul's floating on air. We can get on with our pilgrimage, Dwayne.
Rest easy, my child. Give us 4 Hail Marys and
Pearl was back
3 Praise Jeebuses. Alright. I think I gotta talk to you. I haven't talked to you. Let's talk to you.
George, dear boy.
How you feeling?
Oh, just fine, thank you. I have just
How you doing,
seen a
Toots?
miracle, George. It's all gonna be all right from now.
I'm sure it is, Mrs. Henderson. I'm sure it is. What can you tell me about the statue?
I read that the Black Madonna has been here since the 9th century. She's called the Virgin of Montserrat. Some say the original was moved to the cathedral. But Dwayne and I know that's just a bluff, don't we, honey?
We sure do. This one is the real McCoy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No way it's possibly false or whatever. I'm going to do something to destroy that. So, Let's at least ask
What
about the
can you tell me
monastery.
about Santa Cova?
Well, dear, they call it the Chapel of the Holy Grotto. It was built directly into the mountain itself in 1696. It survived the Napoleonic Wars, mudslides, Civil War, but the chapel is still
Yeah,
standing
they were way off.
today.
That's like 400
it's a
years.
Miracle.
Or a restoration.
What was
Yeah,
that, dear?
totally.
Yes, a miracle.
Hallelujah. Alright. Let's see if she's in on
What do
it.
you make of this?
It looks like an Ouroboros.
Oh, you recognize it? Let me show you something else. Can you tell me anything about this painting?
Oh, nothing, dear. Apart from the obvious Gnostic connotations, of course.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
You know,
Of course, who would
the
miss that?
Dominicans, all those Gnostic saints. Doubting Thomas, Judas, and you see the woman in the red cloak? The infamous Mary Magdalene herself.
A lady in red.
That's enough now, Dwayne. You know my feelings about her.
Pearl knew her Gnostic onions, all right.
Then there's the Ouroboros, of course.
Something special about it?
Well, if I remember
Cycle
rightly,
time.
there was an Ouroboros right here in this chapel. Back in the 30s and 40s, the chapel was renovated. The workmen uncovered numerous symbols carved in the rock. Amongst them,
Yeah, I gotta grease my chair. Sorry, y'all.
Ouroboros.
But that's amazing. So, where is it?
Oh, it's not there now.
Oh.
It was considered blasphemous, so they plastered over it. Sweetheart, I think it's time for us to go. The road to enlightenment waits for no woman.
Kind of like
The
they keep
Pilgrim's
painting
Lot, George.
leaves and
So
penises and
nice
leaves
to
and
see you
penises.
again. And meet your
On
girlfriend.
the like Michelangelo and
When
Leonardo's works.
Fix this radio, Nico.
Oh, the Sistine
Never know when
Chapel.
you
That's
might
it.
need it.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on our boy George here.
Poor little lost lamb.
I'm not...
Yeah. See, they're all in on it.
Don't worry.
They
this
keep
little
showing up.
lamb's in safe hands.
Still not sure why this
Bon
reporter's
voyage.
here. Like
Bye-bye,
what? She's
dear.
like she's not even taking notes. She like we're in another country, and I haven't even seen one
Yep.
notebook, one laptop, one blog entry, nothing. She hasn't even called her
Nico,
editor.
Don't even start.
Like, what is she even doing here?
Let's focus on the task in hand, shall we? Okay. This Ouroboros that Pearl mentioned.
You're right. We need to find it.
Yeah, duh. Because that's what she wants you to do. Oh, man, come on. You're carrying dead weight, bro. It's your job on the line. Why are you helping her out? She could go find another story.
I hoped this was
Anyway.
the right thing to do.
I'm just saying. I'm still saying it's her and the old man they're talking about's the priest. I'm sticking with that.
Hey, Nico, I found the Ouroboros.
So what now?
Pearl was right. The plaster had covered an Ouroboros.
Speaking of them candles. Yeah, man. Oh. Uncovering that. There we go.
that noise?
Creative music editing on behalf of the music department? I don't know.
I knew it. Another secret passageway.
Amazing, Charles. How did you do it?
Just another case of the old Stobart magic, I guess, Nico. It looks a little dark in there.
Are you scared, Charles?
Yes.
Of course not. Just worried about you.
No, not at all.
That's all.
Of course, why not hide behind your woman, you know?
Oh, this is one dark cave.
Yeah.
It's the door that worries me, George.
Well, I'm sure the door will open again if we give it a minute. No need to...
If only we thought to bring that candle with us.
Now we panic.
Let's see if I can do this again. Coward.
I gotta say, Nico, you're pretty calm about this.
Traveling with you, George, I've got used to this kind of thing. If I panicked every time a door shuts behind us, probably forever, well...
You're right. What was I thinking? You see if you can get the door open, and I'll go check out the dark, evil-smelling cave. Fumbling around in the dark wasn't going to be fun. But
you
heck,
have
I
matches,
spent a lifetime
bro.
doing it, so what was new?
Yeah, we're just gonna forget we have the matches, huh? Not even worried about it anymore, huh? Oh, stony thing, hard thing. That could be important.
For a moment, I imagined falling forever in the dark. But it was just my imagination running wild. The floor was solid. I had no idea what might be lurking in the darkness.
Big thing.
It was just my mind playing tricks in the dark. It was stone with a recess in it and, an oily liquid in it. There was some kind of thin twine in the middle of it, too.
Gee, wonder what that could be. Perhaps we should drink it. Oh, I did that wrong.
I didn't want to use my last match until I absolutely...
Yeah, whatever. Clicked the wrong one. My bad.
Hey, Nico, I think I found some light. Whoa.
It must be Ganon. Ramon said he disappeared while searching the mountains for the tabula.
So this is where he ended up, dead in a cave. And on closer inspection, I'd even say blown your own brains out dead.
Okay, George, I get the point. What is this place?
Who knows? But look at the Gnostic.
Oh, I don't know. It looks like some sort of hidden chapel or sanctuary.
But who is she?
It looks like the Virgin Mary, but I don't think it is.
What do you mean?
The red robes and that whole off-the-shoulder look?
Mary Magdalene.
It must be Mary Magdalene, of course.
Duh.
Marquez told me that the Gnostics revered her. This place, it's some kind of Gnostic shrine.
Maybe wrong, but I also believe that they're the
maybe
sect
that carvings.
But if it was that
say
obvious,
she had
don't
Jesus
you
as
think
a child.
Ganon would have found it?
which leads into the Merovingians, and then, somewhere along the line you can get into Rastafarianism. It's really a fun time. It's interesting how it all kind of weaves together, but
Kanan had certainly been busy before he blew his brains out.
there's also good reason to doubt Gnosticism, based upon the science.
Nico,
What?
is this what I think it is? It must be the Tabula Veritatis.
So Genon did find it.
It's definitely not a
So
tablet.
small, so innocent looking. Why would Simeon call it evil? Why so many deaths for this?
And why go to such lengths to keep it hidden?
Unless it is a...
Oh, yeah, like, who in their right mind would
Question
launch a
nine.
religious war and try to conquer and kill anybody that doesn't believe what they believe? Like, that's ridiculous. Ow. Alright. Let's see, what else do we want? Look at this
Was of
photograph.
an ancient clay tablet. Ganon had written on it. Someone, presumably Ganon, had taken the time to translate the inscription. At a glance, the inscription seemed to relate to the exploits of someone called
Well, that's going
the
to make it
Sun
easy.
King. The symbol on the tablets looked similar to the ones etched into the face of the Tabula Veritatis.
I don't think I have anything to solve there, so we're going to move on.
I prized the map out from under the arm of the corpse.
Grave robber.
It looked like Ganon had scrawled some kind of last testament onto this map. My friends, I know that you will eventually find me, but by then it will be too late. I have decoded the tabula, and I know our destiny lies in paradise. The key to the power of God is in our hands. I die secure in the knowledge that you will now be able to complete my work. Tell my family that I died doing my duty, that I surrender my life gladly to the cause. In the light of the day, these words will fade, like our souls. But rest assured that when they do, their echoes will guide us to where we will meet once again. I'm not sure, but it looks like crafty old Ganon left a secret message in his testament.
We'll worry about that later.
I picked up the old gun. It
I'm
was
a little
too
confused
corroded
because,
and rusty to ever be
I thought
fired
we
again.
said he shot himself, but anyway.
When I held the map up to the flame, something started to change. The writing on the map started to react to the heat.
Dun
Well,
dun
I'll be
dun.
darned.
What is it?
At a guess, the locations on the map might match up with the ones he's marked on this photograph. I wondered if Ganon's notes on the photograph might help me decode the tabula. That was the first row of symbols cracked. It was all starting to make sense. So, these are directions. Begin at Sun City.
Ta-da!
Travel 5 days east to a river. Travel south 6 days through a desert to the source of 4 rivers. Hey, Nico! I've cracked it!
Fantastic.
The Tabula Veritatis. It's a set of directions.
No.
Take a look at this map.
Look at this
The
photograph.
inscription says to start here at Sun City. Ganon hid the location in his map. It then says to travel 5 days east to a river, then turn south and travel 6 days through a desert to the source of 4 rivers.
And what is that?
I'm not sure, but it must be important, right?
Right. Important enough for the Gnostics to try and keep it a secret for thousands of years. And guess what? I think I may have found a way out.
You have?
Look, while you were busy playing Ancient Scholar, I found this.
What did it do?
What better way to convert people to your way of
I'm not
belief
sure.
than, you know,
Open the
keeping
door.
secrets?
Perhaps we're missing something.
Must be.
Have you looked at the
If Ganon
photograph?
died looking for a way out, there has to be more to it than just a hidden button.
Then let's keep looking.
I really want
The
to show
ornate
her the
lamp
photograph.
warranted a closer look.
Oh yeah, looks like that'll
The
fit.
medallion fitted snugly into the socket. Whoa. Would you take a look at that?
The light from the medallion is illuminating this blue figure.
This could be our ticket out of here.
If you're right, that explains why Ganon never got out of here. He didn't have the medallion.
There were ancient scratches on the plinth, as if someone had moved the statue. I'm sure that this is Mary Magdalene.
The red robes. It all makes sense. The Madonna would be wearing blue. So, who's the child?
Well, according to the Gnostic Gospels, when Mary
Because,
took the lips
yeah,
of Jesus,
she had the child and there's, may have been a woman.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
So the
Fun
Gnostics
fact,
think that the suckling child
according to
is-
the Greek
I guess so.
translation, the feet and the male reproductive organ are kind of one and the same. So,
I gave the statue a push, and it turned anti-clockwise.
it's very possible that when she went up and washed Jesus' feet, it may not have been the feet we're thinking of. Anyway, alright, that's actually, yep, that looks like it's facing right. Corpse.
The pillar had been sculpted into a tree and then painted blue. I knew it was supposed to be the Tree of Knowledge.
That sounded like something important happened.
I gave the statue another shove.
I just want to know who in their right mind thought somebody would figure this out. Like, I'm not going to bullshit anybody. I'm, like, reading a guide because, like, let's be honest. The odds somebody would, like, do this in this exact order and solve it, I mean, come on. Like, where's the clue to tell you that at least? I don't know, maybe I just missed it, but...
That sounded like something important happened.
You don't say, huh? I just want to know who done it. That's all I want to know. And I think my audience deserves to know who done it. So... I gotta be getting close. Like, there's a lot of dead bodies.
Is that the door?
No.
Thank God. I was getting worried we'd be trapped here, just the two of us forever.
Oh, what a shame that
There could have
would
been
be,
worse
Madame
ways of being
Mozart.
trapped forever.
It is the
How
door.
are you to resist
Come on, George.
these charms of someone such as myself, you know? You would have no choice but fall hopelessly in love, huh? Pepe Le Pew? No? Oh, wait, is he still acceptable? I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I think we all knew he was like a predator and
Nico and I had the tabula veritatis at
womanizer.
last. Now all we needed to do was to
It
find
was
Eva
like, don't
and
be
rescue
like this,
Marquez,
but no, we get a bit
and
of
make our getaway.
Alright.
Don't
No, we must escape, no?
George, it's Landon.
Stay back.
Oh, watch out!
Time. Where is the tabula?
Up your butt to the left.
You'll never find it.
It's here in this chapel, isn't it?
Just tell him, Papa.
I will tell you nothing.
Look at your daughter, senor. My man would be happy to hurt her.
I cannot let you raise Lucifer. You will bring chaos to the world.
George, we have to do something.
I'd just like to remind everybody this started with a simple insurance guy
Dying old
and a
Tell me what I
painting.
want to know.
So,
You'll
and now
never
we're
find
into
it.
like Constantine or whatever.
With luck, Langham wouldn't notice that the gun was useless.
It's a like why what?
Hold it there, Langham.
Well, if it isn't my least favorite American. Where is the tabula?
Up your butt
Even
to
if
the
I
left.
did have it, why would I give it to you?
Because you don't have a choice.
For God's sake, shoot him, George.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go on. Shoot me, why don't you?
Don't push me.
That gun would never fire. Give me the gun before you hurt yourself.
I didn't rate my chances with just a rusty old pistol.
Now,
But if it was a
Do
real
you have
gun,
the
the
tablet?
game would be over. Oh, let's see what this
I
does.
don't have it. We couldn't find it.
you're lying. I promise you I will kill the old man. I ask again, do you have the tabula?
If I give you the tabula, then you promise you'll let us all go free?
I give you my word.
No, George, no.
So, the tabula veritatis. Actually, I will need to take the girl with me. The old man will slow us down.
No, I'm staying
Of
here.
course.
My father needs medical help.
Who would
If
have
he doesn't
ever
get it, he
figured
will die.
the criminal would lie?
Really?
And he shot the dude.
Langham, you'll rot in hell for what you've done.
How?
Yo, like,
Quite
just
the
like,
opposite,
start
really.
swinging. Come on.
The world will be a better place, George.
Uh,
Hova has been destroyed.
What?
Look, he's willing to kill anybody. At this point, he's
Lucifer
probably going to kill
will
you.
set
Just
us free.
start swinging.
You can't destroy Jehovah.
I can, and I will. Bring the girl.
Huh.
But you agreed to let us all go free.
She may be of use yet. One of my men will be outside.
Huh.
If they try to follow me.
What a shocker. The bad guy lied.
My pleasure, boss.
Eva.
Funny how, like, he's taking that girl. Like, I give a damn. I mean, you just shot her dad. Like, what? All right, cool. Bye.
Get the cellular back.
Like, why do I care?
All we know is that it's
Take the
somewhere
chick
in the
that
Middle
matters
East.
to me, you know?
Nothing.
Convenient they didn't.
There was a note, something about our destiny lies in paradise?
And we found a map. It shows the source of 4 rivers, but that's all we have.
Can it be?
You know what that means?
In Genesis, there is a river. It flows from paradise and divides into 4.
Where is this place? This
Egypt,
paradise?
Nile.
Eden. He's going
Yeah.
to Eden.
The Garden of Eden? But that's just a Bible story, a myth.
No,
Yeah.
it's a real place. It's where Jehovah created life, where Lucifer gave Eve
See if that
knowledge,
helps. Probably
where the
not.
gods are held in balance.
And now Langham has the tabula to lead him right to it.
Only you can stop him. You
Death.
must defeat him.
But how?
Eva, she will know.
He'd gone. But I
Oh,
knew he was right.
well.
We
I
had
guess
to
that's
stop
why Eve
Langham
is important then, huh?
and rescue Eva.
Oh, now we gotta go rescue Eva. Here goes nothing. Let's see.
There was a door at the bottom of the steps, but I would never have managed to reach it.
What? No duh. Oh, all right.
Hey, Nico, I've got a plan. Over.
Roger George, what are you thinking? Over.
I'm going to place the radio out here. Maybe it'll be enough to distract the guard. Give me a second to set this up, then start talking.
Got it.
I carefully positioned the radio in the drain.
Quick, George, I found a way out.
I'm warning you, I will shoot.
I think we're just about to become the murderers. Not gonna lie. Yeah, well.
The hammer hit the guard on the head with enough force to knock him out.
At this point, who cares? Another dead body. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Come on.
What did you do to the guard?
Those steps must have been slippery. He took a little tumble.
Huh.
Nico, look. There's a
yeah,
cable
not like I
Go,
totally
quick,
murdered
before
him.
Langham locks down the system.
You don't think perhaps we should have waited for the next one?
Nope.
No, we caught it, didn't we? What's all the fuss? Now, if I can just open
Carpe
this window,
diem.
I think we'll
Seize
be
the
fine.
day.
Okay, maybe not. Don't panic just yet. I'll think of something.
Huh? Dave's not here. No, I'm just kidding. Better let her in.
Damn it. It's a little stuck. Just give me a second.
Just hurry up!
Nico!
So, we meet again. I've come for my painting.
What painting?
La Malediction.
Gesundheit.
Don't play games with me. We both know
That
the
was good.
painting conceals a treasure, Mr. Stobbart.
You know, even if the painting was yours, I wouldn't give it to you. You're just a common gangster.
A fine sentiment. But I won't let you cross me again.
Again?
You stole my ruble. My platinum 12 ruble.
Well, that was just an old coin.
$150,000 worth of old coin.
Wow. Well, a guy could do a lot of redecorating with that.
Enough of your American humor. You will tell me where to find the treasure, and you will tell me now.
Not gonna happen. And did you really just say, so we meet again?
Yeah, I'm with him on that. Like, really?
Hello? Down here!
Oh, hello, miss.
Could you help me out, please?
Sorry, no can do. But while you're down there, maybe you can clear something up for me.
What?
Something you said when we first met's been playing on my mind.
Do I have a choice?
Exactly.
Exactly what?
Choice.
I don't follow.
You see, I'm a determinist. Goes with this line of work. But what you said in London made me ask one of the big questions. Is there such a thing as free will? Because if there is, then I've made some pretty dodgy choices in my time. So help me out a bit here.
Of course, now we have the henchman having an existential crisis. Nice.
So, do you have...
Actually, kind of like that one.
No, I don't think so. But I am a little worried. This whole free will thing has got me thinking.
What do you enjoy in life, Sheriff?
Well, I like footy, a good scrap, and topiary.
So, you're a football fan, right?
Gotta love the beautiful game.
So, if determinism was valid, why would anyone play? What would be the point of it all?
Sometimes when we lose, that's just what I think.
Right, Jeff. By the way, thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click all those buttons or whatever. Because, I mean, who wants to work a regular day job? Anyway, let's see. Let's go topiary.
What you create in topiary is predetermined. What's the point?
Topiary isn't about freedom of expression. It's horticultural Valium. It makes the voices stop.
We have a choice. We always have a choice. Just like you've got a choice right now. Help us or not.
I don't know. I'd like to. But the boss...
My philosophy class seems to be working. So, you're a determinist. Isn't that just an excuse to let Medovsky boss you around?
At least I know who's controlling me actions. Do you?
Of course. I do as I choose.
So, you chose to leap off that cable car, did you?
Yes, because you and Medovsky shot at me. You did choose to shoot at me, didn't you?
Well, yes. But I didn't choose to shoot that geezer in the gallery.
You never intended to kill Henri?
I just wanted to rough him up a little. But the gun went off and the rest is history. Free will didn't come into it.
But you'd made a choice not to shoot him. The fact he died was an accident.
So you think I've got a chance of redemption?
Thanks for pointing out that my logo there was backwards. I don't know what I did, but... Oh, I was streaming somewhere else and it flipped the image. There we go. That ought to put it right. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. See, look at that. Alright, yay. Look at that little... There we go. Alright. Sorry about that. Back to the game, Henry.
You didn't choose to kill Henri.
He died regardless.
Exactly. It was accidental homicide. If by redemption you mean a spell in jail with time off for good behavior, then yes, I think there is a chance for you.
And you know what?
No. Enlighten me.
I'm getting too old for this crime lark. I think I'm having an epiphany. Of course, it might just be indigestion. No, it's definitely an epiphany. I think you're right. The only thing that has led me here is me and my actions. I'm going to talk to the boss. He's sure to listen to reason. Boss! Boss!
What is it, you imbecile? How many times have I told you not to interrupt me when I'm about to kill somebody? Remember what we agreed. I am the big man who takes care of the big things.
And I am
And
the
it's
little
weird.
man
It's
who
so
takes
hard to
care
be
of
in
the
charge.
little things.
Like, every time I go to kill somebody, somebody needs
Exactly.
something.
So, haven't you
Hey,
got a
boss,
little
what
thing
about
you
this?
should
Hey,
be doing?
boss, are we doing this? Let me just kill him in peace.
There is one little thing, now you mention it.
Well, don't let me stop you. Get on with it, you big baboon.
If you say so, boss.
Oh. Oh, dear.
Yo, is homeboy dead?
There you go. Free will under orders. Now that is what I call a real paradox.
Oh, he killed the bad guy. Look at him go. Way to stand up for yourself, dude. Yeah. I'm proud of you.
Josh, you took your time back there.
Yeah, Medovsky and I had a lot to catch up on. And you and Shears seem to be getting on just fine. So, I figured you'd holler when you were done. Always nice to see old friends.
Oh, thank God it's you two. You would not believe what just happened.
Try us.
Oh dear, the monks aren't going to like that.
We had a little philosophical disagreement on the way up. Nothing the little TLC won't fix.
Yeah, they're not really broken, more in a transitional state. It's amazing what a lick of paint can do.
What now, George?
We find Langham, we stop his crazy plan, we rescue Eva, and you win a Pulitzer.
When you put it like that, George, sounds easy.
Again, why is she here? Oh, she's
So,
gonna get a
how are we
Pulitzer.
gonna
She's
catch
gonna
Langham
report
now?
to. Why is
Well,
she here?
you've got a pretty good idea where he's going.
Like, you ever see
West
Indiana
Virginia,
Jones
or
take along a
Iraq, as it is
reporter?
now.
No.
Not exactly a prime
As,
tourist spot.
has having a
Neither
woman
would-
along at
I
any
don't
point
think we'll catch
benefited
Langham in a
Indy?
limo, but thanks.
No. I mean, they always wind up kidnapped,
I'm not
or they're
talking
the bad
limo,
guy.
mate. I'm talking Medovsky's full-on, fully fueled tax and ticket Learjet 60.
You think you can get us to Iraq?
Wouldn't be the first time, if you know what I mean. I've got the keys, the contacts, and a full drinks cabinet. How about it? It's the least I can do.
The last thing I remembered was getting on board Medovsky's jet and accepting a cocktail from Shears. Hello?
Oh,
Anybody there?
yeah. Not like anybody would have, like,
Another life.
slipped you a knockout something. Ooh.
Is that better?
Whoa! Senor Marquez?
Indeed. Hello, George.
But you're dead.
Does death worry you?
You bet. I got a nasty feeling it's coming my way.
You have no choice. You cannot allow Langham to destroy Jehovah. Lucifer and Jehovah must rule in harmony, or chaos will prevail.
Don't listen to him, George. He is here to lead you astray. He is a Gnostic, a heretic. Lucifer is the devil. He should be defeated. Jehovah must reign supreme.
Whoa, hold your horses, Padre.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no big fan of the devil, but follow Jehovah, and what do you get? Subservience, repression, mindless conformity. Not my cup of tea, pal. I'm more into sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Bacchus is the god for me.
Ah, see what you get when you turn from Jehovah. A paint-spattered hedonist. Don't listen to either of them, George. A heretic and a lazy drunk.
Hey, I'm not lazy.
Nor I.
I just
a
shared my own
heretic,
stream. Yay, me.
I were best forger in the business.
and I gladly died for my faith, as did thousands of my ancestors.
Whoa, fellas,
And so
fellas,
have
please.
thousands of other people.
My dream, my rules, okay? That
Oh,
seems
this is a
to
dream.
me
Okay,
that what
cool.
you call greed, he'd call ambition. And your subservience is his order. In just about an hour's time, I'm going up against a guy who intends to destroy God. I need advice. Practical advice.
Have a stiff drink and go down fighting. You're a dead man walking anyway.
Nonsense. Put your faith in God, and He will be your shield.
Don't listen to them, George. They're both wrong. Maintain the harmony. Protect the balance.
But how do I...
You have the answer in your hands, George.
In my hands? What do you mean?
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands.
What?
I don't know, whatever that song is.
What was all that about?
You were dreaming. Something about sex and drugs from the song.
Yeah. Are we there yet?
Yeah, not like it was like a religious dream or nothing. Totally about sex and drugs.
Eden is right down there.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I hope you've had a pleasant flight. The temperature in Eden is a pleasant 30 degrees centigrade.
Alright, it's a long shot, but I'm thinking that's the preacher.
Flat plane about 2 kilometers into the desert.
It's got to be the preacher.
Is a pleasant stroll to your destination. Fasten your seatbelt and all that gubbins. Finally, may I take this opportunity of thanking you personally for
Sticking with my guns. It's the chick right there and the preacher. I know, like, the preacher's quote-unquote dead, but nah, that was the preacher. That was him. I know that voice anywhere. Yeah, right here. Let's see, what are we going to do here?
Wait, Charles.
Wait, why?
Charles is having a moment.
Oh, the guy that, like, poisoned me? Wait. Yeah, she definitely, like, killed him.
Oh, cream crackers. Just give me a moment.
Uh-huh.
You go on. We'll catch you up.
Yep. And that's where she slits his throat and kicks his body off the cliff. Yep. I'm telling you, she's guilty. And the priest is still alive.
Guys, there's a small problem.
It's a goat. How's a goat a problem?
No, it's worse than that. Come look.
Kick it in the face. I'm not supporting animal abuse or anything, but
George, stop being so overdramatic.
yeah, it's like really.
Look,
It's a goat, man. Come on.
You like goats?
You don't know how to handle a goat?
Love 'em. Hey, we could call it Donna.
Oh, what a lovely name. Isn't it pretty?
Oh, get a room, you two.
Are you hungry, my lovely?
Like it's beneath a fig tree. Why would it be
Okay,
hungry?
while you get all David Attenborough on us, I'll take a look around. That's a Wolfram truck, which means Langham can't be far away.
All right, but I'm still taking some figs. I see. Let's go this way.
The back of the truck was full of sealed boxes and crates. A knapsack had been thrown on top. I decided I should locate the owners before touching anything. The back of the truck was full of sealed boxes and crates. A knapsack had been thrown on top. I decided I should locate the owners before touching anything.
Wait, like, why?
Langham and his Wolfram thugs were here somewhere. Better find them first.
Guess I gotta find these thugs.
There you all are. But where's Langham?
Huh. Over there.
What have we got here then?
Okay, maybe that guy was a pilot.
Dunno and don't care. I was only here to blow a hole in that rock.
I'm just saying, the priest is gonna pop up.
Put me right home.
I really hope he pops up.
Max. This place gives me the willies. Oh, don't be such a wuss. A few old statues. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh yeah, like we've never seen that movie. Like, what harm came from reading a book?
All right. Like you said, 30 minutes.
We need to get past these idiots and stop Langham.
Tricky. They've got some tasty-looking shooters.
No.
Besides, I'm a reformed
You
man.
don't say.
I've given up senseless violence. Miss Collard is leading me out of the darkness and into the promised land. One day at a time.
Oh, that's great, Shears. Great.
Great.
Terrific timing. I guess
Yeah.
I have to find a way past them.
Kind of funny how both the reporter chick and this dude have like almost semi-Gnostic views of religion. I mean, that couldn't possibly be a coincidence. It's probably not. I'm just like taking every angle.
The back of the truck was full of sealed boxes and crates. A knapsack had been thrown on top. I grabbed the knapsack. It was full of military items. Hey, Shears.
Hello, my darlings.
What's all this stuff?
Explosives mostly. Right little treasure trove.
Yeah, you know. How convenient.
I'm guessing this isn't a giant stick of gum.
Dead right, Georgie boy. It's TNT. Don't worry
No,
about
like
it, though.
the label.
It's perfectly safe. As long as you don't pull
really,
that kind of
dude?
cord.
Come on.
And if you do, give us a shout first.
It's literally printed on the side of the can. TNT. I suppose this is. Really, dude?
Is
Like.
that what I think it is?
Careful! Dynamite is fickle, unpredictable, and dangerous. Just like her indoors. No gymnastics.
I have no
You've
idea
got
how
that
this
stuff
guy
in your
wound up
pocket.
as a insurance adjuster or consultant. Not to mention his whole job is to like just basically secure and finance the backing behind if the painting gets stolen. Like he's not the police as an insurance guy. He's not supposed to go out there and solve it, but yeah, here we are. Traveling from country to country and solving this mystery so we can keep our job. Idiot. Alright, let's see what else we got.
If you can't repair something with duct tape,
Right?
using duct tape.
Hey man, I take back everything Mina said. That is some words to live by right there.
What's that? Fuse wire. Cut a length off, stick it in something that goes bang, light it, and do a runner.
Sounds simple enough.
It is, until you make a mistake.
Duct tape will save lives. It'll keep a plane in the air. Like, really, life is simple. Is it moving and it's not supposed to? Duct tape. Is it supposed to move and it's not? WD-40. Simple as that. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah. Alright, let's see. What else we got in here? I see a lighter.
Badass lighter. I took it. I needed all
But
the help I
it's
could
just
get.
friggin' Zippo, dude.
What on earth is that, Shears? It looks dangerous.
Careful, it could be anything. Gel ignite, plastic, or it could be someone's lunch.
Yeah, I think what you got there.
I'm not going to say what I think it is.
Local delicacy, I expect.
Yeah, whatever. Bada bing, bada boom, bada doo doo doo. Let's see. And that. I have a feeling need to go together.
I tore off a length of fuse wire and rammed it into the end of the dynamite.
Yeah.
A daring act, but one that had also made me rather nervous.
What do you want, a golden sticker? Let's try that.
I knew it was a sausage. Shears knew it was a sausage. But one tiny length of fuse wire and voila, dynamite.
I just gotta say, like, this guy really, really does not like goats. Oh, did I just, like, drop that?
I'd stripped the knapsack of everything.
Oh, thank God. Alright. Hey, buddy. How you doing there, Mr. Goat? Mr. Representation of Lucifer. You want this nice here sausage? Don't worry about that hissing on the other end. By the time it finishes, you won't have anything to worry about.
You seem to have a bond with these creatures.
I hope you're not thinking of harming Donner.
No, I am trying to feed it sausage.
Plan is for me. Wholly approved by all the animal rights organizations. Just keep her still for a second.
Completely normal. Nothing to worry about.
The sausage to Donner?
That's phase one. Now, watch as the others come together.
If it's all the same to you, I'll watch from over there.
Alright.
Piece of dynamite
maybe this guy is guilty. I don't know. Like, this is kind of cruel.
Now, I just had to figure out phases 2 to 6. That should do the trick.
No, you don't say. You just lit a fuse with a lighter. I never would have thought of that one. Alright, there's these guys.
With my best throw, I tossed one of the ripe figs. It landed close to the group. None of them spotted it.
I was surprised. Yeah, I thought I was throwing, like, figs. What am I doing?
I casually tossed a fig to the bottom of the path. If I wandered down there, the guards would spot me.
Oh yeah, totally.
I had an idea. I wondered just how much that goat liked figs.
Well, the one he poisoned?
Hey, goat, want a fig?
Oh, now all of a sudden you get close to him? You entice him with, like, oh my god. Anyway, it's not bad writing. Not, yeah, no, it is. It's like, come on. Alright.
Cry havoc and let slip the goats of war.
Huh. Goats of war.
Oh, hello, goatee. Oh, fellas, what's he got round his neck? Looks like...
Looks like a bit of dynamite
Stop
now. Eh, we just killed a goat for no reason at all.
Langham's guards must have been spooked. There was no sign of him.
So, in there then? It looks dark.
I ain't going in there. Tight space is giving me...
No, I think we need to,
Why
like,
don't
go
I
right
stay
off
here
that,
and make
like,
sure the three
cliff
live
over
monsters
there.
don't come back.
I think that's the secret to finding this treasure. Yes, we're going there. What are you thinking, you friggin' morons?
Come here, George. What are you doing?
I was just trying to liven things up.
With a pocket full of dynamite? I'll be having those explosives, George.
But...
No. No buts, George.
Oh, yeah. By all means, let the one lady we can't figure out why she's here, like, take the dynamite from us. Cool. Dude's a moron. Anyway. Come on. Here we go again on my own.
Through the gloom, I could just see stairs leading down. Come on, Nico. We need to find Langham.
Wow. This place is extraordinary. You think this is really Eden?
Well, if you see any apples, think twice before you eat them. Look! Lucifer, Jehovah.
And Langham.
He's got Eva. Whatever he's up to.
I hope we're in time.
Look, the altar. The glowing thing? It's the shape of the tabula. We have to get across there, quick. The lighter had run out of fuel, but the flint could still make sparks.
George, what are you doing?
I kind of have a plan.
Well, I hope it works.
I love the smell of Brett in the morning.
You! Don't you ever give up, but you're too late. No one can stop me now.
Do something, George. He's crazy.
No, not crazy, as you will soon see.
What are you going to do with the tabula?
It is the key that will awaken the two gods. Upon my command, Lucifer shall smite Jehovah with his power, annihilate him.
I don't suppose you mean Yahweh or Rabboni or like any other name?
All. Ha!
No?
The ancients
Okay.
who built these statues feared their powers, but soon I shall control them.
You can't destroy Jehovah. You'll shatter the balance. You'll plunge the world into chaos.
No. Ruled by Lucifer, man will be liberated to realize his greatest ambitions, to realize his full potential. But this isn't the place to discuss these things.
Where do you suggest?
How about eternity?
George!
What? Oh, what he's got marked?
Ecce homo.
Okay, homo yourself, dude. Alright, well, it's looking like I might have been wrong. I don't know. There we go, we'll use the ladder.
Nico, you must stop him.
Eva, what?
No.
I don't know.
But your father said you had the answer.
He used to talk about pure light. Pure light? What does that mean?
Huh.
I don't know. That's what he said. Pure light, white light, will conquer.
Honesty, truth, love will rule over all. You know what? We're just gonna solve this. Let's see, Lucifer, no. Ancient tree, no. No. Jehovah, no. Where's the altar? Left bridge. No, ancient tree. Oh, come on. There it is. Found it. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Run for it, Eva.
This is our cutscene. Hey. Okay.
That's it, Nico. Rise up, Lucifer. Smite Jehovah.
I'll be honest. I don't know. Probably. Let's go with yeah. Definitely call it like our powers combined. You know, and here comes this person talking about recycling. I mean, like it all started with a painting and an insurance deal, and somehow now we're in the middle of like cults and ancient religions and hidden symbols and paintings and Gnosticism and Christianity. It's like, did it though? Yeah, I don't doubt that. Like this is probably like how they pitched it to the investors. Like, we have an idea for a game, you know. And then they, like this screams like, what is it, 90s? What was that 90s cheap dinosaur computer generated thing? Not Digimon, but something like that, you know? It's just screaming that.
Alright, guys. While you've been laughing about, I've been thinking about supper. How does a nice barbecue tickle your fancy?
He loves me on the Zod.
I think you'd better have this, don't you?
What?
My father gave his life to find it. Now I must spend mine protecting it.
How? Where
Huh?
will you go?
To Catalonia. I have a
Just
house
like
and a chapel
break it,
and a new life to build
destroy it.
as a Gnostic leader.
Oh my God.
You know, Nico, this time I really wasn't sure if we were going to make it.
Perhaps we had the gods on our side. Or
Huh.
whatever those powers were.
Maybe you're right.
Just to be clear, like this whole game has been following Gnosticism, which makes an effort to make Christ not more
more
human
back in Paris
than Savior. But now we're like, oh, gods are on our side, right? It just, yeah.
Dinner is served.
What's on the menu?
Doner kebabs with a spicy fig compote.
Wait, Donna as in... Donna?
But Nico, I thought you loved goat.
She's like the reporter. All right, evidently she's not guilty. It was some madman, and I don't know. This one kind of went off the rails for me. But what I do know is that guy had, like, this is a goat-hating game. Like, that dude, like, really hates goats. And whoever wrote that character, wrote that storyline, really doesn't like goats. Because, like, all throughout the game, they're just like, the goats are a pain. They're just like, the dude's terrified of them. And then at the very end, it's like, oh, we're having Donna. Oh, you mean Donna? Yeah. Yeah, what's the matter? We're eating the goat. You got an issue? What? That dude hates goats. I'm not even sure. Who killed the guy? I guess so. I don't know. I was hoping he'd come back. But, like, I'm not even sure, like, who... What? Like, the one guy who wanted to get a tablet, do that? I guess it's the one... I don't know. Whatever. The priest is dead. Chick was good. I was wrong with my estimation or whatnot, but... I mean, like... Who was the guy in the motorcycle mask? Did we ever answer that? We probably did. I don't know. I tend to play these late at night and forget what I've done, but... I don't know. It was good. It was fun, but it definitely took a left. Definitely took a left. Although fairly accurate as far as my knowledge, it's fairly accurate as to like actually being able to back up the religion and the belief. But anyway. Like many of our stories tonight, this one continues to remain unsolved. And it's up to the viewers like you to finally bring some closure to this family. So if your loved one knows anything about the events we've discussed tonight, please call this toll-free number and remain completely anonymous. Cash prizes are awarded. Oh, man. We can at least give them the honor of scrolling through the credits here. I guess they deserve that. I don't know. I don't know if they deserve it or not, but we're gonna do it. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this and whatnot. Got any recommendations on games I should stream, or got questions or opinions or whatever? You can find me on Twitch TV/Estress. Find me on Facebook over at Estress Gaming. Find me on YouTube at Estress Gaming. I tried to have an Instagram, but I scared too many people, so they shut it down. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that tech savvy, but oh, stream dying. Oh, I'd love to do it now, but I mean it's like 3 o'clock, and I got church in the morning. I'm a good Southern Christian boy. You know, I gotta get up and worship my Lord. No, I do have to go to church, and I'm cool with that, but I stream and run that, so. You can tune in at about 11 o'clock on this channel. We'll have a little church service going. Well, I won't, but I just cross-stream. Not to mention, I'm not even sure how to do whatever that is you said. There better be a cutscene at the end of this. There's probably not. Definitely not. Definitely not a cutscene. I know, it's just kind of a little tiny victory. I went 2 hours and 33 minutes streaming and didn't have to take a cigarette break. What? Trying to quit? Oh, I hit a button. Alright, well, whatever. Well, I guess that's going to be that. I played Dying Light, but I should probably go to bed. Dying Light's good. I'd like to play the second one. But, you know, times are tough. I'm doing what I can, you know. That's all we can do. It's turning game. Now streaming. It's turning game. Oh, yeah. Well, in that case, it'll be real quick. I mean, like, really, you're gonna do that to me, bro? You've seen me play Dying Light. But yeah. I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'm thinking I need to do something Sunday after church. So get your votes in while you can. But if it's a new game, I probably don't. I don't know. Should I do VR? Hmm. Yeah, no. Turn to the highest difficulty. I don't think I've ever played a game on high difficulty. Yeah, there's the idea. Yeah, 76 after church. I'm gonna make everybody wait. Because despite how irresponsible I've been, I do need to get some sleep. Plus, I'm hungry. But, yeah. So, absolute bass tour, little 76 rocking. Feel free to join me, Triforce there if you're around or whatnot. Yeah, well, I just like it to be easy. Mister, take 2 steps, wait, count to 5. Alright, shoot the guy around the corner. Metal Gear Solid, dude. Appreciate you tuning in, though. For those who don't know, Triforce and I go way back. Good friends. He's a god at video games. He should be the one streaming, not me. As you can tell from the chat, I usually play on the highest difficulty. Yeah, I'm just like, can I run through the tutorial again? I'm just here to have a good time. So, anyway, we're gonna get up for a minute. We'll see what. No, I'm going to bed. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Help a homeboy out. As you can tell, I gotta get some WD-40 for my chair. So, feel free to hit up eastress.live. Get yourself some Eastress merch. Spread the word. Maybe drop $1 or $2. I don't know. Give us your cash, lest we be friends. Or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, appreciate y'all hanging out. Love, peace, chicken grease. We will catch you tomorrow with a tour of what's going on in 76. Maybe we'll get Wasteland Wednesdays running again. So, appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. We're going to roll out with some music here. Hey, that's not the music I wanted to play. Working on it. We might as well fit the kind of theme, so wishing y'all a good night. And here's a little, I guess, what is this? Here's a little lullaby. Classical piece. Enjoy.